We begin with news from the Supreme Court, where the Sahara Group has alleged bias by the Supreme Court bench that's hearing its case. In a rather surprise move, Sahara's lawyers asked the court that was hearing the matter to the bench that was hearing the matter to recuse itself. The court had earlier adjourned this hearing on Subrata ROy's release for a week. This is after the company told the court that it would not be able to pay up the 10,000 crore rupees in an installment to investors that was needed for his release. Jaskirat Singh Bawa joins us from our studios here. Jaskirat, you spent the day in court. You've been hearing arguments on both sides. Sahara alleging bias in this case. How well is that likely to go down with the bench?
Well, this is the second time that the Sahara lawyers in a different manner are trying to get the bench changed. They want, and this time it's more direct, because the last time they approached the Chief Justice's bench, which is when they filed the habeas corpus petition saying that the detention is illegal. Yeah. But something that even the SEBI lawyers did not foresee was when they were sent back to the same court that was listening to the petition. Now today, Rajiv Dhawan as well as Ram Jitnani, appearing for the Sahara companies and Subrata ROy, have told the bench that they are biased and that they should ideally recuse themselves. This is the most direct wording so far, or the most direct manner in which the Sahara lawyers have in fact told the Supreme Court in as many words. At the same time also adding that it's virtually impossible within the given time limit to come up with the 10,000 crore rupees, which was a part of the installment that Sahara was asked to pay if they want Subrata ROy to get out of jail. Now, up till the 3rd of April, it seems unlikely the Sahara would be walking out.
The interesting thing over here, of course, is that they're alleging they're accusing the bench of bias, but at the same time they're saying they cannot pay up the 10,000 crore rupees in just a day that would allow Mr. Roy to walk out of jail. So it almost seems like as if the bench said, look, well, we're giving you a week, figure out what you want to do, and then come back to us.
Well, that's the interesting thing. There are two parallel issues going on in the Supreme Court right now. While they're still trying to figure out a way to give this installment to the Supreme Court, or the Supreme Court is trying to get some payment out of Sahara, at the same time we have a separate debate or legal debate going on inside the Supreme Court with regards to this particular bench and with regards to the habeas corpus petition. Right now, a majority of the time in the Supreme Court during the hearings are being taken up by the actual arguments with regards to the habeas corpus petition, where the Sahara lawyers are alleging that the detention itself is illegal. But in the same time, whenever they get an opportunity, whenever the court in fact, if I may add, Justice Keher, who's been the second lead judge in this case, just in the last hearing says there's a man who's inside jail. We do not want to delay this any further. Let's try and work out a solution where you end up paying at least some amount of money, which is acceptable to us. Of course, they found an amount which is 10,000 crore, which Sahara did not find acceptable.
Well, okay, we're going to wait to hear until the 3rd of April. It's a very interesting case for many reasons, not least because of the star power of Subrata ROy himself. Thanks very much for that, Jaskirat Singh Bawa.